Well, we're here in the Wolf Garden, which is just outside Honesdale, and Disa, your wife, and this is Rich, have this magnificent garden. So it's just full of so many amazing plants. And rather than try and show the whole garden, we have to look at different segments of it all. And we thought we're in late summer now. We wanted to look at bright yellows and blues. So okay. What do we got in front of us here?
This is Roseanne, a geranium, and this is a new catmint.
A new catmint. Now, normally the catmints flower very early, yes. But this one, I think, again, like all the catmints, if you trim them back, they come back into flower. Yes. But let's talk about Roseanne, because it is probably the most floriferous perennial you can buy. Starts relatively early in the summer, and it will go through a little bit of frost, still keep flowering. Sometimes I have them flowering in November. It's a hardy geranium. It's not to be confused with those hanging basket geraniums, which are really pelargoniums. Yes. So hardy geraniums are very, very good, and Roseanne is an exceptional one. Perennial plant of the year, 1 year. So we're going to start now going around the garden pointing out some of those big, let's say blue, purple and yellow plants that can add interest to your late summer and full garden. Well, how about this for a spectacular midsummer, late summer display? It's of course hyssop.
Yes.
Agastache is the Latin name. Tell us a bit about it.
Well, it flowers profusely and it has a licorice smell, so it's a great plant.
And probably the deer don't like that.
Deer do not like it.
When you feel the stem, it's a square stem, and that tells you typically it's a mint family.
Yes.
But it doesn't have that spreading capability.
No.
And even though it's a wonderful plant, we do lose one or two every year. So it's not the most reliable plant, but still for this kind of display. And if you're a honeybee, if you're one of the pollinators, you just love this plant. Yeah. It's like going to the supermarket for bees, isn't it? So they just pick up the pollen, pick up the nectar. Well, everybody loves lavender, English lavender, but it's not easy to grow. But there's been a few improvements. And this one here, I think it's Super Blue, is it?
Super Blue, yes.
Super Blue. It's a much more compact one. It's going to probably about a foot tall, and it flowers for a longer period. So if you like the lavender look like this one you're trying out this year, yeah?
Yes, first year we planted it.
And because it's more compact, it may not break open and split and get rotting damage or whatever, but we'll see.
We're hoping.
And to give you a nice yellow contrast, we got that, we actually found the name of this nepeta. It's called Chartreuse on the Loose. It's brilliant though, isn't it? It does flower nicely.
And it does flower almost all season without trimming it.
Look at that. And again, both of these plants, absolutely deer proof.
Yes.
Excellent choice. Nepeta and the lavender, if you can grow it well. Well, here's something for you, not for the faint of heart, as they say. You need to be willing to accept this plant. What is it?
Ironweed.
Ironweed, New York ironweed.
Yes.
Vernonia, I think they call it, yeah. But look at the size of it. Absolutely amazing. And in terms of wildlife, what do you think?
I mean, the bees and that love it, but it's a huge, huge spreader. I mean, if you want it to take over your lawn, it will. And
it's got a deep root, so. But for wildlife, for butterflies, for bees, and anything pollinators, it's an excellent plant. It's right up here now. We're at kind of beginning of September-ish. Fantastic plant. I love it. There are smaller versions out there, so you can look for those. Ironweed is what you've got to look for. And ironweed, it says everything. It's tough as nails. And to try and dig it out, it can be a tough thing. And again, as you say, it will spread. You will see little babies coming along. And if you're not too quick, those babies become into monsters pretty quick. But lovely color. Well, here's a question. What kind of plant is this? Now, some of you might recognize it. It's late summer, and its cousin is out in the wild, and people give it a bad name for causing allergies, the goldenrod. This is actually a wonderful goldenrod. It's called Little Lemon. It stays about this height, makes a wonderful edge, and to be honest, people aren't really allergic to the goldenrods. It's the ragweed that is really the problem, because they flower at the same time. But this one, Little Lemon, is absolutely beautiful. Well behaved, it's not going to spread everywhere. It's just a nice little plant for your yard for late summer.
From a Little Lemon, we go to a Rebeckia. This is a taller form called Henry Eiler. Has a nice yellow cup flower with a black center. It's about 6 feet tall, it's about 2 feet wide and spread.
Well, our final plant is actually, it's a classic, but a new version of one.
Yes, it's a Rose of Sharon called Blue Chiffon.
Look at that. And it's got this, it's a single flower. I'm going to bring it in real close. But it has this little swirl of petals around the middle. And I have to tell you, I think the Chiffon series are really, really good. But you're telling me this one does seed itself a bit, does it?
Yes.
which was one of the downsides of Rosa. You'll find little seedlings everywhere and
Yes.
difficult to pull out of the ground. But a lot of them now are sterile. They don't produce any more seedlings, so you're not fighting it. And the seedlings don't always come back the same color or the same qualities. So, but this one, because it flowers so long, is well worth putting in, do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, and look at it. Here we are, beginning of September. There's still lots of flower buds to come.
And started flowering in June.
Ah, fantastic. Rich, it's been an absolute
Oh.
pleasure. I know we can't cover everything, but blues and yellows, end of summer, it keeps that summertime theme going, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.